So is there any particular question you want to ask me?
Yes, ma'am. I want one question. How can like could you give one advice to the learner, like who are beginner, and how they can just learn this language, right? Because there are so many beginners and they are just jumping into the advanced, like they
Mhm.
are not able to just cover their basic and they jump into the like advanced vocabulary, advanced structure. So what advice you would like to give those people who are really
Right.
beginning?
Right. So I will share 5 important tips with you, which are purely for the beginners. Okay. If we are of intermediate level or advanced level, then these tips are not for those people because you are asking me especially for beginners. So the first tip that I would like to suggest is stop translating from your native language into English. That is the blunderous mistake which we commit all the time. You have to think directly in English. And how to think in English? If that's a problem, you can start with using small sentences, very easy and simplified structures. Like you can start, now it's morning time, I'm going to my washroom, and now I will come back, I will have my breakfast, I will cook whatever I want to, whatever I want to eat. So that is the way you can start with simple sentences using simple structures. So this is the first tip, that stop translating from your native language into English. The second tip is, which is very important if you want to speak this language, is speak more and fear less. Start speaking this language without any fear committing mistakes. We all commit mistakes, that is a part of life. So if you start speaking, it will boost your confidence level, and slowly and gradually you will find comfortable in using this language, right? So this is the second tip. The third is important, you can expand your vocabulary. But again, start with basic vocabulary, right? Don't
Yes.
jump into advanced vocabulary because we are beginners and we want to first of all earn that kind of confidence in speaking, and slowly and gradually you can move to the complex structures. So the third important strategy or tip is to expand your vocabulary according to the context, right? According to the context, learn it with the help of context. For example, there is a word, you can say decrease. Now we all know that the word decrease means to reduce, right? If we have to reduce the intensity or the ratio or proportion of something, then we use the word decrease. So once you master this word decrease, now you can use the word aware. Now aware is an advanced word which is same as decrease. So now if you want to use this word decrease, replace it with aware. But first you master the basic word decrease. So this is the third, right? Then the fourth one is listening, right? Listen and imitate. That is a shadowing technique. Simply, you listen to the native speakers properly. If you are not comfortable with the native speakers, you can listen to any speaker of Indian accent, but the English should be of proper sentence structure. Okay, it should be structured very easy also, and it should be proper. They must not be using the wrong sentence structures, otherwise you will also follow the same wrong pattern. So listen
Yes.
to them, listen to the pronunciation, listen to the accent, and then repeat after them. So we have covered all the 4 important tips. Now let's jump into the fifth and the most important, that is practice. Okay, we have to practice a lot. So always be ready to put your 100% in whatever you want to learn, and practice. You can also make that process fun loving. Like you can start playing games like word power. When you play that word power game, so in the meanwhile you are doing two things together. You are not only learning new words, now you are enjoying also. So when we enjoy learning something new, then you will be able to learn it or grab it quicker as compared to when you feel boredom or when you are not interested in any of the tasks. So, right, these are the five tips that I have shared, especially for the beginners. We are not talking here about people who have intermediate level or advanced level, right? So this is for beginners. Now the bonus tip means to say that now what you have to do at the end. You have to just revise all that you have done so far. Make it a point. For example, you have worked hard from day 1 to day 6. Now, on the seventh day, try to write down whatever you have learned in those previous 6 days. Don't jump, don't rush, and be patient and calm. Slowly and gradually, you can move towards the complex type of structure. You can start using advanced vocabulary. That is a different thing. But first, you start with the basic sentence structure, basic language, basic words, right? And basic speaking also. Tune in to different kind of audio books, but that should be of your level. Again, the same thing. If you are listening to podcasts or audiobooks or watching videos, then that should be very easy. Because otherwise, there is no point if you are not understanding whatever they are saying, then you are just wasting your time. It's a sheer wastage of time. So this is how we beginners can easily speed up the process of learning, and don't overthink or overstress yourself. Always make it a point, accept that it will take time. I am a beginner, it will take time, but with the passage of time, we will surely be able to make ourselves expert in this field. So we have to be very calm and patient and relaxed. This is a language, this is a skill which we all can learn. This is
Yes.
not this is not our native language. Okay, this is we are not the kind of people who find ourselves comfortable in using this language, but we can be comfortable if we use it in a very wise way. So plan, strategize, and invest at least 20 to 30 minutes daily in this language. So you don't think like that I can become master if I for example, if you have invested 2 hours or 3 hours today and then you forget about that language and you are picking it after a gap of 2 3 days, then it won't work.
Yes, yes, I totally agree with you, ma'am. Whatever you have articulated, it is going to be very beneficial for those who are just started the journey. Because no,
Right.
sometimes beginners they jump into the advanced vocabulary. They jot
Hmm.
down so many advanced vocabulary and they try to even use in their language, and that's why they get stumbled. So instead of focusing advanced vocabulary, they should focus on basic so that they can speak flawlessly. They can speak calmly, like without
Exactly.
having just emphasizing on words or like pressurizing, right? So yes, ma'am. I totally agree with you. Like, it is not a easy process. Like, it will take time. No one can become master in 1 month, even, right? No matter that you took classes from very high-fi institute, but still, if you practice consistently and every day you put your efforts and learning, then you can be good at this. For if you are a completely beginner, so your main purpose should be learn on like basic words, not very advanced,
Exactly.
right?
Right. Right.
How to make sentence,
Consistency.
how to make, yes,
Right.
ma'am.
Consistency is the key. Right. If
Yes,
you are consistent in learning anything, then you can do anything. Because everything is possible if you put your 100%. You shouldn't give up your dream. Never give up on your dream. If you have dreamt of becoming an English speaker, then do it. Nothing is impossible. But you have to be consistent, patient, and believe in you. The first thing that you have to do is just believe in you that you can do it. That is the thing that will make a lot of difference.
yes, ma'am. I can't agree more because believing in yourself is really important.
Hmm.
Without it, we can't learn not only English language, anything, right?
Anything, right?
Anything in the world. So, because if you have a belief in yourself, right, you accept whatever you are doing. So, definitely it will make your life easy when you start believing in yourself. Otherwise, you are just started, but you don't believe in yourself. So, every time you feel that, yeah, I may give up, right? I can't learn this language, I can't do this thing. For that, you must have belief in yourself and consistency, because nothing can be happened in one night.
Hmm.
It will take time. You have to put your own effort. You must have a dedication, right? And stop comparing yourself even. Sometimes, na,
Correct.
sometimes we feel that people are doing great than us, greater than us, because we feel that why I'm not able to improve, why I'm not going further, right? Because of self doubt, right? Because
Hmm.
you are busy in others' life, you are just seeking other that they are doing good rather than just focusing on yourself. So no matter if someone is speaking better than you, maybe that person has practiced a lot,